one of the things that Coach talked about was being able to stay competitive, stay neck and neck the whole time. With that said, how important is it to not have first quarters that you guys had the last 2 weeks for kind of slow starts? How important is it to get off to a fast start so you can keep up with this team?
I think it's huge. You always want to get out to a fast start, especially when you're going to be playing someone from a BCS conference like Mississippi State. That's something we struggled with the last 2 games, and really, if you look back at the whole season, minus like the Kent State game, it's really been like every game. So that's something that we've been working on this week, especially like the first couple periods of practice. Me and the offensive leaders, I guess, have been trying to harp on the guys to get them going quickly, because it's going to be so important, because we don't want to fall down early from the road.
Can you explain to me how tough it is to concentrate when you get the clanging of the cowbells?
Well, I can't really say right now, maybe after the game, but they've been on the practice, doing try to help us out with the sound. But we've played in loud environments before. Florida was really loud, and other stadiums as well. So I think we'll be all right.
Coach talked about the Florida game a little bit, the fact that you guys hung in there with them last year. Do you guys talk about that at all? Talk about we can do this, we've been there before?
Yeah, I think the Florida game obviously proves that we can stay in a game with a top tier team. But this is a new season with a new group of guys, so I think we'll be able. I think we'll do fair pretty well. So.
Did you know Johnson could be as good as he has been for you guys this year?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I do. Me and Matt, since he's gotten here, me, him, and Shills really have been like 3 best friends, and it's been fun watching both of them grow. And Matt Johnson, he's just so good in so many ways. He's like Coach said, he's elusive. That play that he broke down, he's able to get out of the pocket. He's a guy that the offense trusts, and I think that's huge. He's really hard on himself. He makes a bad pass or a bad read, he'll let people know. But I think that's good. The competition in him, and he wants to win every play.
Alex, are there lessons that could have been learned from the Indiana game that you can take into this week?
Yeah, I think for the Indiana game, we had just come off such an emotional win against Kent State, and especially for the offensively, that was the best offense performance that we had maybe since I've been here. So, we had such high confidence, and really, I think, the next week of practice, we didn't have too good of practice. We just thought, we were going to show up and do the same thing that we did against Kent State, and that's not going to happen, especially when you're playing a BCS team like Indiana. So, we've had a good week of practice so far this week, and I think that's going to help us out on Saturday.
Going back to the cowbells on a serious note for a second, what ways does noise like that make it harder for you guys to operate?
I think maybe the only difficulty is maybe the snap count. But trying to hear when the ball moves. But that's not a huge issue, at least for me and for other guys. I love it. We don't get to play in environments like this before, so I love the noise. And honestly, once you're out there, you just tune it out and you just play football. So maybe like the first series, the first couple plays, it'll be loud, and it might be a little shaky on offense. But after that, I think we'll be able to sink in and we'll be able to put our offense.
So you see yourself saying we need more cowbell at some point, or?
Yeah, bring them to the Doit. We love that one here.
Having to focus a little bit more because of the sound, you find yourself paying attention to the details more to get ready for the game, maybe more so than you would in other weeks?
Yeah, I think so, because they've had the music going really loud and really the cowbells on the speaker, and it's really make sure that you're in tune with the guy next to you, or the receiver, just the whole offense really.